Hey everyone, my name is Andrew Edwards, and this is my entry for Vision Hack. What I've been working on, if I can get to show up here, is an app called Workshop, and it's basically a collection of mini games. So in our case, it's going to open up in an immersive space. You're going to be presented with a component that needs to be fixed on top of your high definition yellow rectangle here, which represents your workbench. So we're going to pick our component. In this case, this one is a hard drive with the spinning disk and stuff like that. So we're going to click on this. You're going to be presented with a mini game. This particular one is called Recovery. And all you're going to do for recovery is you're going to take this and you're going to knock these bad guys away. And the win condition for this one is just to last the length of the mini game, which is, about 30 to 45 seconds or so. The lose condition is if you get, 5 of the corruptions here to make it to your data block. Right now, they just move directly towards the data block, and if they hit, you lose. So we're just gonna sit there and let them attack the data block here. And in this case here, we won. We lasted the correct amount of time. We have a little celebration effect. And as soon as that's done, we're presented with another part that we need to fix. This one is a comically large 3.5 inch floppy drive or zip disk, whatever you want to say here. So in this case here, we have this effect here, which shows us that it's dirty. In the future, the mini games will be themed around the effect that you see. So if you see sparks, you'll see electricity style mini games. If you see dust here, there'll be dirt style mini games. If you see fire or smoke, there'll be overheating style mini games. For each of these components, and this is actually the second game called Defender, and we have our favorite corruption enemies over here, and all that we're going to do is we're trying to keep them away from us by shooting them with our little cannon here. And, the win condition from this one is that if you get 10 enemies, and the lose condition is if 10 enemies make it through to you. Again, we see the celebration effect. In this case, we have our second particle type here, which is the default sparks particle. And again, that would tell us what kind of minigames we're likely to encounter. For the components that I have now, they're all simple, so they only have one defect that you need to repair. In the full game, you would see more complex components with up to let's say like 5 different components that are broken for each one that you would have to complete a mini game to be able to do. So the main premise behind this is to have a collection of mini games that you complete in order to fix the parts here. So in our case here, we're just going to sit here. We're going to start this this next mini game here. We're actually going to lose this one so we can talk. But again, we're in an immersive space. We're not really taking advantage of most of the things that we would see in an immersive space, like seeing the environments and things like that being a part of the game. Part of that is I'm waffling between if I wanted to do a volume, because I think with a lot of the Vision OS apps, you get into an immersive space, but it also takes you out of being able to use your Vision Pro for anything else except for the game. So in my case, if I wanted to watch TV or be on Safari or something like that while playing a game, most of the games, because they require hand tracking or world tracking or something like that, you can't actually multitask while you're in the Vision Pro. So if you launch a game, that's kind of it. I've designed all the games that I have now, and for the games that I have in the foreseeable future around basic gesture controls, things that I would actually be able to take the same game concept, just stick it into a volume. But yeah, this is what I've been working on for the last 2 days. Instead of working on one game like I should have, I worked on the infrastructure to have multiple mini games, and then I worked on 2 mini games to be able to have within this particular product. But I think I've made it in such a way where we can easily extend it out and add multiple mini games in the future. But yeah, this has been Workshop. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. Now I have to figure out how to exit Workshop. Where's my thing? There we go.